Nick Hart from Backstreet Boys.
Shout out to Boy Band Break.
It's Chris Kirkpatrick here. Shout out to your podcast, Boy Band Break.
Everybody, this is Howie D, and I'm listening to Boy Band Break.
Hi, Ashley Parker Angel here. Huge shout out to the Boy Band Break podcast.
This is Brad from LFO, and you are listening to Boy Band Break.
Hey, what's up? This is Jacob.
What's up? It's Dan.
What's up? It's Trevor.
And it's Eric Michael, and it's time for Boy Band Break, baby. Let's go!
Welcome back to Boy Band Break. We encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, I'm Cinzia.
I'm Sophia. And welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Guys, we're finally going to do an album review of the one album we said we were going to do from a couple weeks ago, 98 Degrees, Full Circle.
We were going to do this way back when, but we recall that they hate Canada and that it wasn't released here. They don't hate Canada. They've actually been here quite a few times now. They're chugging their way up here. So yes.
But before that, we were like, are you allergic to Canada? Because there are Canadian fans here.
There are.
And then they're like, no, we are not. And then they did a CD signing, and then they went to Niagara Falls.
Falls View Casino. They did that winery.
The winery, and they're going to do CNE in Toronto on Saturday.
We'll have done this already by the time this airs. But
yes, on the last Saturday, or two Saturdays ago.
The 23rd?
Yes.
August 23rd. So if you have a time machine and you would like to go back in time and go, it is very cheap to get into, or you could go to the Argos game, and if you have a ticket for the Argos game, you're in the CNE, so then you can just stay there and go watch the concert. So
yes.
So that is what's going on.
And I think it's cheap after 5 p.m.
Oh, that's a good point. So if you only want to go to the concert,
I think like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something like that.
Tickets. Let's see. Yes,
I think
they have tickets, and they had tickets in the past. I don't know why I'm looking this up because this is what I used to. But basically, it's about $26. Kids are $22. There's ride all day passes if ride the rides, not 98 Degrees. They're all married, you perverts. And then yes. Sorry. Okay. $13 nights is what it says. You get admission at nighttime after 4:45 p.m.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Then they have all those, like, because it's a fair, it's one of those big ones. They have all those like crazy food combinations, like kimchi ice cream.
It's very expensive.
It is very expensive.
If you like even look or talk about CNE, your algorithm always pops up with CNE stuff. And then you see like, oh, the food prices. And this is what the food combinations are this year. I saw one person did like what you can buy at the CNE for $30. And they were like really budget friendly. No, apparently they give out like free nerds and there's like a $5 game. And then apparently you can get tickets, and then they have like a certain window, and then you can get your money back because you've only been there for a certain time.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay, that's a cool hack.
Last year I bought, I think it was like unicorn corn or it was like rainbow corn, and it was like $15 for corn with some colorful cheese on it. And I was just like, was this worth it? Not really. But there's some good combinations here. I found an article that has some items, because why not?
And then the job market is so crazy that the 5,000 jobs that they had, I think it said 54,000 people went out for 5,000 jobs. That's how crazy it is in the job market. There are no jobs available for anybody.
Yes. So it's like it's a 10-day festival.
Yes.
So here is a picture of, I don't know, it looks like cotton candy and a donut or something.
Yes.
So some of the things, dirty sodas. So that's where I feel like you mix flavors with things.
Yes.
Ice cream, maybe. I don't know.
I think so.
They have dirty candy apple, cotton candy, coconut monster, butter soda, a twist on a classic root beer float. It uses butter foam instead of ice cream. Surprisingly delicious. Butter chicken bira style tacos. So yeah, that's mixing some culinary delights there. Deep fried watermelon. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yes, because wasn't there? I think one year there was a deep fried banana.
See, but that's like more normal. I feel like watermelon. That's weird.
I think they switch it up every year.
Yeah, they definitely switch it up every year. The bacone. One of the weirdest foods is the bacone. Is spicy habanero bacon cotton candy. It is a puff pastry cone filled with Canadian passion flaky cream and drizzled with maple timbit glaze, then wrapped in a fiery red spicy habanero bacon cotton candy and crowned with a butter tart. That is a lot going on there. That is a lot. That's very sweet. Yes. Chicken nugget cookies. I don't know how I feel about that. So
I feel like chicken and cookies shouldn't be a combination.
So it's a chicken nugget inside of a cookie with smoky barbecue dipping sauce. And they were also going to have a cotton candy wrapped cookie without.
Like that would be a waste of money.
That seems kind of gross. But granted, I went through a period of time in my Cereal Joe days where we did the Choco Chicken Chicks. So we would take chicken and dip it in chocolate. It started off as a dare, but then it actually wasn't terrible. So maybe it would be okay, but probably not.
Maybe.
Because I'm assuming that the chicken nugget's going to be cold now because it's inside this cookie. And I guess it depends what kind of cookie batter it is. It doesn't matter. It's still gross. Okay.
I don't think it would be good.
I don't think so.
Like,
I wish I could be one of those like
influencers. If it's like chocolate,
because it's like soft and then
but the chicken nugget would be crunchy. I don't know. I don't think it would be a good combination.
I don't know. Lobster ice cream.
Oh yeah, I saw this in a video.
Real chunks of East Coast lobster with a hint of sea salt and spice.
People liked it actually when I saw.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Ice cream sandwich hash brown. So you have the hash brown with ice cream in it. It could be good if it's a good hash brown. I don't know. Some people dip their fries in like Frosties and stuff. So
that's true. But
I am not one of those people.
Be a good combination. I don't know.
Well, the hash brown gives you at least like a sturdy thing because it's not going to fall apart. But also, is it greasy and like? I'm assuming it's cooled down. It's not like a hot hash brown that's like melting the ice cream and burning your hands, right? So
yeah.
But then, like, is it salted? Does it have flavor on it? Do you put ketchup? That's gross. I don't know, man. That's weird.
I don't think you put ketchup because that is not a good combination with ice cream and ketchup.
Although I think a few years ago they had ketchup and mustard ice cream. So
yeah, that's true. They did.
That's true. I did not try that. Deep fried pizza slices on a stick. Okay, this seems not as weird.
I think this one is expensive.
Served by Pizza, fairgoers will be able to experience multiple flavors of deep fried pizza slices on a stick, including creamy garlic, hot honey, and sweet and spicy. Interesting. And then they also brought Mexican street corn, pickle lovers, and triple pepperoni. I feel like there's a lot of carbs in that one, but out of all of them, it doesn't seem as gross, but yes.
But it could be very like, it's deep fried, right? So it could be very...
Yeah. Definitely not healthy food at fairs, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Butter chicken and waffles. So that seems to be, butter chicken seems to be the main thing here.
So yeah, I think chicken and waffles is a good combination because I feel like that.
Yes.
I feel like in America they do that a lot, no?
Yes, for sure. They definitely do that in like the South.
Yes.
So this also has hot maple syrup on it. Each bite is sweet, spicy, and all around tasty. Okay.
All the combinations.
Fruity Pebbles corn dog. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mixing sweet and savory, it's this take on a Korean-style corn dog is topped with Fruity Pebbles cereal and icing. You know what I did try a few years ago, though, which I never even thought to do this, is it was a Rice Krispie square made with Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh.
So it had like that was actually good. That was at that Buc-ee's place. It's like this big gas station on steroids in the States. I don't eat hot dogs, so this probably wouldn't taste the greatest. And then other things, butter ice cream, butter tart funnel cake, butter burger, meatball mozzarella corn dog, sushi corn dog, 2-foot hot dog, kimchi ice dumplings, churro pizza, noodle pizza, lots Chicago mix, popcorn tenders. Chicago mix is good. That's that the popcorn that's like cheddar and caramel. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if something called poutine dumps sounds good. That sounds might want to change your name.
Sound appetizing.
Yep. So there's that type of stuff. So hopefully 98 Degrees did not eat a lot of that thing and get sick before their performance. So that would be awful. But yes, so
that would be awful. But if they stayed a couple days, they do the concert, and then the next day they can do that
YOLO
type of stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. Okay. So back to what we're chatting about. So this is the 98 Degrees Full Circle album review. So I have the album here. This is from when I got it signed. It's a nice little thing. It comes with its own poster. So it comes out of the front. I did not get this poster signed, but here it is. There's the 4 boys. And then on the back of it has a timeline of them.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I think I'm just going to go quickly through it.
And can I just say, I appreciate that we still get an album.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for an album from Nick Carter, not those vinyls. I appreciate him trying to do something different, but I would appreciate an album.
Did you buy any of those comic books? And
I did not, because I want an album.
Yeah, that's true. So kudos to 98 Degrees for still having CDs. So good for you guys.
And obviously the Backstreet Boys also have did the album, the Millennium 2.0. They still gave us an album. So that's good.
But and allegedly AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys has completed his debut solo album, even though
we're a step closer, because he put on his IG story that it's closer and closer to coming out.
And we totally believe him 100%.
We've been waiting for 12 years. So what's another, I don't know, couple months?
What's another 12 years, probably? He does seem closer to finish line with this project.
Yeah, I think he's closer than he's ever been.
Got it, buddy. Just cross that threshold, print off some CDs, and let's...
I'm ready. I'm ready to buy it. I have the first one.
Has any sort of solo tours? Do you think he might do one?
I hope so. He should come to Toronto.
That would be good. Yeah.
But yeah, I bought the first one, and that still counts. So I haven't.
We did an album review for that one too.
We did, and I still think that one counts. So, I'm ready to buy this one as well.
Excellent. All right. So I'm gonna just read these little circles. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long. I've not actually looked at them yet.
Yes.
So it says debut era. So 1995, 98 Degrees is formed. In 96, they sign with Motown Records. In 97, they release their debut album, Invisible Man, charts at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 98 Degrees, True to Your Heart, featuring Stevie Wonder, appears on the Disney movie Mulan. In 99, they released Thank God I Found You with Mariah Carey and Joe. It was Grammy nominated. Did they win a Grammy? Probably not.
I don't think so.
All right. Also,
I feel like we would know. I feel like that would be something that we would remember.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
In 1999, 98 Degrees wins Breakout Artist at the Teen Choice Awards. Also in 99, they got their first international tour. In 2000, Thank God I Found You, featuring Mariah Carey, charts at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I didn't realize that was such a popular thing. In 2000, Revelation is released and charts at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Also in 2000, Give Me Just One Night, Una Noche, charts at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. 2001, Give Me One Night, Una Noche wins Song of the Year at the Radio Music Awards. In 2002, officially gold or platinum certified in over 50 countries worldwide. That's pretty impressive.
Very nice.
And then also in 2002, 10 million records sold, 12 singles released, and 2 certified golds. So that's the Outer Ring. So now we hop into which way does this go? I don't really understand how this ring thing goes, but okay, I guess 2012 is next.
Okay.
So 98 Degrees reunites for the Mixtape Festival. Oh, that was the one that we didn't go to because we were going to go see Nick at the C&E, which we did. So
yes.
I didn't realize it was that long.
It worked out for all of us.
Yes. Yes, it did. That wasn't honestly. If Nick wasn't coming to the CNE, I probably would have considered going. But they're really expensive tickets, like the VIP.
They were really expensive, and that was the first time they ever did the barbecue, something the BFB like barbecue. I think that's the reason why we wanted to go mostly.
Yeah, it was like $750, which I guess is like normal concert things now, but that was a lot.
Right.
There was cheaper ones. I think it was like $100 or $200 for tickets, but it was also in Hershey, Pennsylvania, which is like an 8-hour drive for us. And
yes, and then we found out Nick wasn't going to be at the softball game, and he was driving to the CNE in Toronto, and we're like, yes, we're going to go there for sure.
So mad. Yes. And that's also
who would have thought, right, that he would actually leave there to go to Toronto?
I would not have thought that, but yes.
I would. Like, what are the chances?
What are the chances? That was also around the time when Lydia and Kenny were trying to win a free wedding for Wild Work, so I couldn't go anyways. But they did not win. The cheaters won. I don't even know.
But we did go to CNE, and the chicken and the banana made an appearance for the, was it the first time or the second time?
I don't know. Maybe. I showed up and I was just wearing a banana costume for some reason. And then that Canadian musician that I like, that I cannot remember his name at the moment.
Yes, we got a picture with him afterwards.
Yes. I wish I could find that picture because it was a picture of him like, why are you dressed as a banana? And then, it was pretty funny. And then we had a banana dance on.
We always have inside jokes that no one knows but us.
Pretty much, yes. So, that has nothing to do with 98 Degrees, so
that's okay. It's in the CNE round. That's why we're saying round.
Yes. In 2013, 98 Degrees begins the package tour featuring Boys to Men and New Kids on the Block. I did go see that. I remember.
Yes, we went.
Yes,
I think that was the one where one of my children's parents worked at Universal Canada. He was trying to get me tickets to Backstreet Boys because the Backstreet Boys were going to sign with his label in Canada. But I think there was like logistics that they couldn't get it. So they went with New Kids on the Block. And then they got New Kids on the Block. And then my coworker because she's a huge New Kids on the Block fan. I was a Backstreet Boys fan, obviously. Still am, obviously. But she couldn't go, so she gave me the ticket. And then I think I brought Lydia for that one. Because it was section 100.
I think I was going with a bunch of listeners from work. Was that one or was that a different one?
Maybe. Yes,
but we were definitely there.
I think you also went to one with Olivia as well. Was it maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe you did 2 shows.
Maybe Lydia came with us in the limo and then met up with you, or?
Yes, I think so, because I was like, oh, I got this from my parents from work.
Yes, I think that might have been.
And then I invited Lydia to come.
Was that the one where Josh from security was there?
Yeah, but I don't think I was there for that one.
You
I think
weren't
it was
there,
a
you were
different. Yeah, I think it was a different.
2 days on the tour. Anyways, it was a good tour. It was a package
It
tour.
was a
had
good show.
98 Degrees, Boys to Men, and obviously New Kids on the Block.
Yeah,
it was good times. In 2013, 2.0 was released. In 2016, they headlined the My 2K tour. If I am not mistaken, the My 2K tour eventually turned into the Pop 2000 tour.
I want to say yes.
Okay, I think so.
Because that sounds familiar.
I think so. All right. So then it says reunion era. So that's this thing. And then it says in 2017, Let It Snow is released and promoted during All Christmas tour, which I do not believe they came to Canada for that one. In 2017, 98 Degrees performs at Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York City. In 2021, Where Do You Want to Go is released. In 2022, 15-time platinum and 500 million streams worldwide. In 2023, The First Noel 2023 reaches top 10. In 2024, 98 records their first album since 2013 and signs to XOXO Entertainment. And then it just says 2025 is the Full Circle album. So there you go.
And because they went to a new album, that's why they had problems with logistics of distribution for Canada.
Yes, they're having
in Canada and the UK.
Yes. So this is the album. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 new songs and then some older songs. Which are the 98 Degrees versions are re-recorded and re-imaged of their classic songs. Basically sounds the same. Okay.
So this is like similar to Backstreet Boys, where they just had like one new song and then the bonus tracks were officially on the album. And then No Goodbyes of I Want It That Way, we officially got it on an album because obviously we heard it a long time ago.
Yes. Yep. So do we want to do the songs first and then talk about like reviews and stuff, or what are you thinking?
Sure. Well, let's do the songs. I feel like we should just do maybe the new ones.
Just the new songs,
because we already know about the other ones. But but you can like say the name of the song.
There's the Flaming Circle.
Woo!
Okay, so unfortunately, they do not have a Wikipedia page for this yet. But on the plus side, I do have the thing which tells me who everybody is and all that jazz. So the very first song on here is called Stranger Things, and then in quote brackets have happened. It was written by Tony Ferrari, Parker James Nornes, Jake Torrey, and Noah Conrad, and it was produced by Noah Conrad. Okay, and where is my lyric page? Sorry. So on our Genius Lyrics, it says, Full Circle is the upcoming 7th studio album by American boy band 98 Degrees, set for release on May 9th, 2025 via XOXO Entertainment. The announcement was first made October 14th, 2024 via press conference. I feel like it was earlier than that. The album marks their first in 8 years since the release of Let It Snow. The album is set to feature 5 new original songs as well as 6 new recordings. Okay. So, Stranger Things have happened. Where did I put my notes for this one? Okay, it kind of starts with like a robot voice. And then I'm like, is he in love with an alien? I don't know. And then I was like, it's not bad. So,
yeah, it's interesting. They do sound nice on it.
I do have to say 98 Degrees is very good at harmonizing. They're very good sound. So
I agree, not bad. I like some of the other songs from the 5 new ones better.
Yeah. So this, I believe, was the first single, if I'm not mistaken. So basically it's like me falling in love with you, stranger things have happened, nobody understands it. No one understands the things I do to be with you. You're from another planet. but no one
Okay.
speaks my language like you do. So I was like, is
So
it
you're
an
an alien.
alien or is it just like, whatever?
Maybe it's within interpretation.
Yes, baby, that doesn't faze me. When I look into your eyes, I can't deny it. Stranger things have happened.
So yeah, I guess it could be an alien. Yeah.
It's probably not. It's just like me falling in love with you. Stranger things have happened. So I was just like, so would you normally not fall in love with her? Is she like, I don't know. I was like, is this insulting or is this romantic? I don't know. But
I guess it's like Stranger Things TV show. I guess strange things have happened in the TV show. So maybe it's like similar to that. Maybe that's what the imagination is.
But maybe it's just like, you wouldn't think that they would fall in love with each other or he would fall in love with her for some reason. So yeah. I said it was not bad. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
song.
I agree. Not bad.
Not bad. Kind of an interesting first jarring thing with the robot to start off the thing. And I was like,
okay, you're starting with a zap. Boom.
Zap. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. Well, stranger things have happened. Oh God, I clicked on an ad by accident. Sorry, guys. All right. So next song is Got You. This was written by Nick Lachey, Alex Cantrell, Karsten Schack, and Kenneth Carlin, and it was produced by Anders Baggy. With additional vocals, but production by Jeff Timmons. Okay.
He's good like that, Jeff Timmons. He likes to do those kinds of mixing.
I feel like there was a note on this, and why can't I see it? Okay, here we go. Got You is the lead single of 98 Degrees' sixth studio album, Full Circle. The song was first written and recorded by Nick Lachey. So this is where I was like, when I heard this song in concert, I was like, this sounds familiar, but am I just like, it's just a boy bandy type song, or do I know this song? So I didn't know. So it says, so it's first written and recorded by Nick Lachey for his 2006 solo studio album, What's Left of Me. The song didn't make the album's final cut and was subsequently given to Belgian pop singer Natalia for her 2007 album, Everything and More. I feel like I wouldn't have heard it from there. I don't know. In 2023, 98 Degrees announced they had re-recorded the song as a group and premiered the track on New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. So maybe that's where we heard it.
Maybe.
Both the single and album were slated for an early 2024 release, but were pushed back almost a year in advance due to publishing and copyright issues. Got You was officially announced in October with a release date of November 15th. The song was, however, not released on the intended release date, with no explanation from the group. The single was finally released January 17th, 2025. So this one it said it sounds familiar. I said it's so good. This is my favorite. It's a good ballad. Pretty sure it was at the concert. And I said it's a classic boy bandy song. So
yeah, I really like this one. The boys sound very good. It's nice. I really liked it.
Yes. I already felt me take my hand. I'm trying to find the lyrics. So don't look down. Don't be afraid now. So it's basically, it's after everything we've been through, I'll never let you fall. Through it all, one thing stays true. Baby, I got you. So just reach out. It's so good. It's such a good song. So
yeah, I think it's catchy.
Don't give up. It's catchy.
Can sing along to it. Once you know the lyrics, I think it's,
when you're at the concert, you're just, reaching out to them and singing to them. And then it's just like, it's a good song. It's a good, I really like this song.
I like that one too. Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Good job.
Okay. So next up is Same Mistake. Where did it go? Same Mistake. So this was written by Drew Lachey and Paul Duncan, and it was produced by Aaron Ellsworth and Paul Duncan.
Good for you, Drew Lachey. We don't usually hear about him in the writing credits.
Good
it's
job,
either
Drew.
Nick Lachey or Jeff Timmons.
Yes. And Drew and his wife do a lot of musical theater stuff and things like that. So there is good for him.
I agree. Good for him.
Drew's one of my faves. I made a song at the
awesome.
winery concert, and it was like, oh shit. I do cherish Drew. But then
I do like that one.
During I Do Cherish You, he plays guitar, so he's not looking up, so he didn't really notice the sign, but the other guys did. And then I also really felt bad that I didn't have a sign for Jeff, who's also like because Jeff and Drew are my two favorites. And also Justin was giving me a lot of love, and I felt bad that I didn't have a sign for Justin, and I wasn't going to just write one because I was in the front row, so they could definitely see me doing that. So, I don't know.
But you know what?
We had some good moments.
Made him gravitate towards you, so
That's
clearly you did something right.
And then I was like, please serenade me. I meant on stage, but then they sang to me anyway. So I was like, this is really fun. I really enjoyed it.
See, it's a win anyways for you.
Show. I made my way to the front row for that one.
Very well done.
Okay, sorry. So what was blah, 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 blah. Same mistake. Where's my notes? I said it was a slower song. It was a little too slow for me, is basically what I said about that one.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I like the other song better.
Mm-hmm. So it says so some of it, I know this is crazy. Don't close the door. When I look back through the chapters of my life, my one regret is telling you goodbye. I should have never let you go. I'm tired of wondering what would have been. So it's kind of like one of those regret that we broke up song type things. Mm-hmm. So it's slower. My heart is telling me to stay, but I had to turn and walk away, so don't want to make the same mistake again. I promise I won't make the same mistake again is what it kind of, so it's like trying to get back together. And that is what that song is about. Okay. So next up is Tremble. This is produced by Dave Odd, and it was written and arranged by Dave Odd, Colton Avery, and Jason Arner. And Tremble. I believe I really like this song, but let me check my notes. I said it upbeat. I said it kind of reminded me of a Sean Desmond song. Was it Shiver or something?
I think Shiver, yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that. I said I like it and it's catchy. Yes.
Yes, I really like this one as well. It was easy to sing along to. It makes you want to move.
Yes.
And
I was listening to them while I was showering. I was this makes me move here. Yeah. So Tremble. Not a fan of the quiet. I stay away from things that make me think about how you and I got to a place where you don't come around anymore. I wish I didn't think about this anymore. I'll try to forget, but I remember younger days when you were close to me before we gave up saying, so just tremble. It causes me to tremble. Sometimes it causes me to tremble. Maybe just kind of, So, so it's another one of those looking back type songs, but it's it's good. I like it. It has a good song.
Yeah. I think it's nice. Dance song too.
Yes.
Shake your head. Move your body.
I put the song on repeat. I was like, this is such a good song. Okay. So that is Tremble. And then the last of the original songs for this album is Mona Lisa. So it is.
What an interesting song title though, as well.
It is a very interesting song title. So this one was written by Adam H. Hurstfield, Elise Estrada, and Don Wolfe, and it was produced and engineered by Adam H. Hurstfield, Janine Tensono as well. This appears courtesy of Viva Records. Okay, so it yes. So the song kind of just is Mona Lisa smiling, or is there pain in her eyes? Is it just an illusion? What is she trying to hide? So was she trying to put on a show and not let Leonardo know that in between the cracks of the brush strokes lies the truth only Mona Lisa knows. So
it's kind of a sad song.
It is a sad song. I said it was a grower, but I did because I didn't really like it immediately, but I do kind of love it. And when I was in France, we tried to go to the Louvre, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of Mona Lisa, and then I'm going to play this song, and I'd be like, oh, I'm thinking of 98 Degrees, blah, blah, blah. The Louvre is a very popular destination, and you definitely need to purchase tickets ahead of time, which we were unaware of. And the earliest ticket available was 6 days from when we were there. So we're like,
oh, wow.
So we did not do that. So I did not get to see it in person. I'm also very disappointed that there was not a lot of like Mona Lisa merch anywhere. There was like a couple of t-shirts where she's like blowing a bubble or something, but mostly it was all Eiffel Tower crap everywhere. And those creepy Labubu things.
Yes, that is the most popular thing now.
It just came out of nowhere. These weird little smiling creatures with teeth. I don't know.
I guess it's kind of like the Beanie Babies, right? Those came out of nowhere. They were very popular. And now this is very popular. I don't know where it came from.
No idea.
I just remember, I know that it's popular because of the wrestlers, some of the girl wrestlers collect them now.
Oh, okay.
And then because of that, the algorithm.
Now fans are getting them.
Now everyone has this. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is the popular thing now. So
I feel like, wasn't Nick also posting about them for his kids and stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. So before that, like the wrestlers. And then when Nick posted, I was like, okay, yep, they're everywhere as well.
Yep.
The worlds collide. So basically, so it's Mona Lisa. They're like, is she keeping a brave pose while every flaw is exposed? Dark secrets underneath in the shadows. We cover the canvas like colors mask the pain. So we don't let her. So basically, it's just like, is she actually happy or is she hiding things? And, it's kind of. Maybe she's like depressed, probably.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a sad song. Not bad.
It's not bad, for sure. The other songs on the album are re-recordings of their more popular songs. So we have Invisible Man, which I believe was on the regular first album. So that's on 98 Degrees. Because of You is that the second album?
I think so.
I believe so. That is like one of my favorite songs. You're my sunshine after the rain. I love that song. I don't know why. I just really like that song.
In concert, it's amazing.
It's so good. Then next is The Hardest Thing. So that was also on 98 Degrees and Rising. Sometimes I like the song and sometimes I hate the song because obviously he's cheating on someone. And I was just like, I think
once you hear it in concert, you're like, yes, this is a great song.
It is a great song. It sounds good. I just feel like the fact that he was cheating on his wife or girlfriend or whoever, he's like, oh, it's going to be so hard to leave you and go back, but she deserves better. I'm like, yeah, she deserves better than a cheating asshole. Please leave her alone. But,
But if you don't listen to the lyrics.
The song is great.
If you just go with the flow in the concert and just sing along and don't think about it, it's fantastic.
You would think that I have been cheated on in my life, which is not true because I just don't date. But I hate songs where they try to sympathize with the person who is
with the cheater. Yes,
it's just like that one, like The Lips of an Angel. Like whatever. There's Stay by Sugarland. I'm like, no, don't stay. Like, why do you want this cheating asshole to stay? First of all, you should there's just like a bunch of like cheating songs. And I'm like, we should not normalize that cheating is good and cool and like romantic. It's not. If you don't want to date your person, break up with them and then go somewhere else. I feel like there's no bigger betrayal than that. Like that is like.
I agree. And also I understand about giving second chances, but sometimes, or maybe majority of the time, they don't deserve a second chance. They cheated on you.
Once a cheater, always a cheater is the thing. Because like, it's just easy to cheat again. I don't know. It's just, that's one of my things that I'm just like, I'm more of a Taylor Swift Picture to Burn type person. So anyway, but obviously it's a good song. Like the sound of the song is good. So so I do cherish you.
We apologize for freezing and then something happened. We were in and out of video. I don't know why.
I feel like your face froze and then like shook crazy and then I don't know.
Yours too. I don't know what happened. And then there was a sound like ding.
Ding. That was my phone. I can't figure it out.
Okay, that's why.
Yes. So, okay. So I do Cherish You, a good wedding song.
It's
Give
a
Me
good one, yeah.
a Night, Una Noche, which is the song that they use as their encore song. And then I do Cherish You featuring Katrina
Yeah.
Velarde,
I'm off. Well,
which is the Taglish version. So, yes, which I think is Filipino, possibly.
I think so.
I think that's what Taglish is. So yes. So anyway, so there's the songs. Oh, they have little thank yous. Okay, they're not long. Would you like me to read the thank yous?
Sure. They're not Backstreet Boys long.
They're not novels in multiple pages. So they have a group thank you, and then they have their own individual thank yous. So
Oh, very good.
thank you to the best fans in the world. Oh, you guys.
I love that all boy bands thank their fans and are like, we appreciate
they
you.
should, because if you don't, we're not going to buy your albums. Also, I just wanted to point out that they are now managed by Johnny Wright and Joe Lilac for the Wright Management Group. So that's
Yes. Can I say that even that's a good trivia question now?
Yes.
Because in an interview with, I think it was Lance Bass, he was like, now I have 98 Degrees to manage. And that, I guess he was like, that was the only boy band left that I haven't managed.
That's true, because he's basically had his hand on everything. And 98 Degrees did go in a different way. They didn't come from the Orlando boy band stuff. Yeah. They put together their own band. They went to LA themselves. They did all this stuff.
They came from Ohio, correct?
Ohio, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so good on them on catching in on the little Orlando money right there. Okay, so thank you to the best fans in the world. Our management team, Johnny, Joe, and WEG, which is Wright Entertainment Group. Our label partners, Adam H. and Jackie, and our team at XOXO Entertainment Corp. Seth and Day After Day. Our road family, Dre, Sean, Aaron, Jeff, and Leah. Tony, Caitlin, and AWM. None of this would be possible without you. All right, so we got Nick Lachey up first. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Vanessa, and our three incredible kids, Camden, Brooklyn, and Phoenix, for being my number one fans. 2 exclamation marks. Couldn't ever do this without your support. Love you all. ... Drew, Jeff, and Justin. ... It's been one hell of a ride. Always proud to be doing this with you three. Exclamation marks. To everyone else, you know who you are. ... Thank you, with a bunch of exclamation marks. Thank you, Nick.
That's important, you know?
All right, now we got Jeff Timmons. Thanks to God and the universe for the blessings and gifts bestowed upon me. Much love to Alyssa, Karsten, Jeffrey, Ashton, and Ariana. I think those are his children. So that's.
I think so as well.
Michael, Jolene, Spencer and Chase, Dad, Grandma Timmons, and Grandma and Grandpa Marchione, and Mom. Amanda, so that's his wife. You are the love of my life. Drew, Nick, and Justin, it is such an honor to share this unique and special journey with you. The fans, thank you for continuing to allow us to live our dream. It is never taken for granted. We love you. Peace, love, and humility, Jeff.
Wonderful.
Drew Lachey. First, I have to thank everyone who has been supporting us for the past almost 30 years. You continue to make our dreams come true. Huddy, and Leah, I am the luckiest man in the world to have you. I love you more than I can express. My family, friends, and my Lachey Arts and label-less families, thank you for putting up with me. And to the other 3 knuckleheads, you're welcome.
Amazing.
Oh, Drew.
Drew is funny.
Justin Jeffrey. First, I'd like to thank all of our fans, my great big family, Mom, Dad, Dan, and Pam, Alexandra and Aaron, Isaac and Eli, Kimberly, the love of my life. I don't think they're married. I think it's just his girlfriend.
I think it's a girlfriend, yeah.
Because the other 3 are married. Yes.
Yes.
But yes, I do. He did talk about his girlfriend. Hartleen, Bennett, big business. Ayer, Ava Strong, Paul and the Johnsons, SCPA family, Rose Clan, Nick, Drew, Jeff, and your families for all their ongoing patience and support. To our entire team and those I don't have room to mention here, thank you.
Wonderful.
Very nice, guys.
I love it.
Love it.
Straight and to the point.
Straight and to the point. Okay, so there was a Billboard article about this. So it said, should I share it or should I just read it?
Yeah, you can share it.
Okay. Did I press the right button? Oh, I did press the right button. Look at that.
I'm proud of you.
All right. So this came out on May 2nd, 2025. It's from Billboard. It was written by Gil Kaufman. So it says 98 Degrees was definitely inspired by Taylor Swift when re-recording beloved hits for Full Circle album. The collection due out on May 9th also features 5 new original songs. Okay. Why you no scroll down? Why is my mouse acting against me? All right. 98 Degrees knows what you want. The long-running boy band has made heart-melting ballads its calling card since signing to Motown Records in the late 90s. Now the quartet, featuring brothers Nick and Drew Lachey and bandmates Jeff Timmons and Justin Jeffrey, are preparing to release their first non-Christmas album in more than a decade, Full Circle, on May 9th. And to hear Nick tell it, Taylor Swift kind of had something to do with it. She, Swift, was definitely an inspiration to us, probably to a lot of other musicians out there who felt like they didn't have ownership of their own creativity, of their own career to an extent, says Nick, 51, in a recent group Zoom call with his bandmates about their decision to include 6 98 Degrees versions updates of their biggest hits on the album. The move follows Swift's decision in 2021 to begin issuing Taylor's version remakes of 4 of her most iconic albums following the sale of the masters of her first 6 albums to former Justin Bieber manager Scooter Braun. We were certainly inspired by her to do it to great success and acclaim, and we felt it was the right time in our career to make the move and take some ownership back over the songs we have paved the way for our success over the years, says Lachey of the band, which has a hand in writing a number of the songs on their initial 4-album run from 97 to 2000. Admittedly, like Swift's re-records, the fresh 98 doesn't sound radically different, and Timmons, also 51, says that was the point. We decided we wanted to keep them true to their original form that people fell in love with, he says, of the spruced up recordings of their top 20 singles, I Do Cherish You, Invisible Man, Because of You, Hardest Thing, and Give Me One Night, Una Noche. So they range from number 2 to number 13 on the charts. Over the past 20 plus years, we've developed vocally in different ways, but we wanted to keep the songs with the integrity of the original because that's what people fell in love with, says Timmons, admitting that sometimes fans will give him feedback if the group messes around with the arrangements or the melodies of its top hits. We wanted them to sound almost exactly like the original. He also stresses that there was no dispute with the former label Universal Records that led to the decision, but rather a desire to have more control over how and where their most cherished songs appear. Some of the things that started irritating me was if I wanted to use my own music, our own music, on a video post, Universal striking my own post for copyright infringement. Yeah. It's our own songs. That sucks.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Timmons says, like with the Swift remakes, Nick Lachey says he thinks it would be great if these new takes become the standard versions for their fans. In addition to the revamps, the album features the first non-holiday songs the guys had since the 2013 album 2.0. Again, knowing their love-struck lane and happy to hang with it, they say the 5 ballads are 100% fan service. The album kicks off with a mid-tempo bubbler and recently released single, Stranger Things Have Happened. The bouncy pop tune was inspired by Netflix blockbuster Stranger Things. So you were right, Sophia. So yes.
See, I had a feeling.
You had a feeling. And like that show, it employs vintage synths along with the quartet's signature interwoven cool melodies. The classic Keening 98 Degree ballad Got You was co-written by Nick along with Soul Shock and Carlin, Usher, who's done Usher and Whitney Houston, and Alex Contral, who's done JoJo, and produced by Anders Badge, who's produced Madonna and Jennifer Lopez, while Same Mistake and Tremble are heartbreaking tales of regret over the ones that got away. One of the most intriguing fresh cuts is Mona Lisa, which plumbs the mystery of Leonardo da Vinci's smiling painting in a super 98 degrees way. A portrait of a fairy tale, so we cover canvas like the colors mask the pain. We only ever let them see the picture, what we paint. They sing before the uplifting chorus is Mona Lisa smiling. Was there pain in her eyes? Is it just an illusion? What is she hiding behind? She's trying to put on a show, not let Leonardo know that in between the cracks of the brushstrokes lies the truth only Mona Lisa knows. The song also features additional vocals from Filipino vocalist Janine Tenoso in what Timmons says is a nod to one of the two territories where the band first broke nearly 30 years ago. The other one is Canada. So Canada and the Philippines had 98 Degrees back. Everybody always makes it in Canada here. That's the boy band.
See? We'd like to support everyone.
We love support. We didn't break in the US right away. We wanted to get back into the Philippines because we knew we were going to tour there. He says of the band's upcoming first shows in the country that has been a stalwart supporter for decades. The album also spotlights another team up with Filipino singer Katrina Valerde on a Taglish version of I Do Cherish You, which should get the crowds to their feet when the guys perform it in Manila on May 30th and 31st. They love songs here and there in the Philippines. It's very passionate, romantic culture. And when we've been there, we've noticed everyone can sing really well. Like even the valet at the hotel, Timmons says. And it just has some clips of the songs. So there you go.
Awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, good for them for doing that and for adding 5 new songs.
5 new songs, yep. This one, did you want to read any other thing? Are you good?
No, I think we're good. I think 51 minutes is fantastic.
That's doing. Yeah. So anyway, so they came out with this album. It's good. They're doing a bunch of shows this summer. That is almost done.
They're still continuing to tour, which is great. And catch them, or hopefully you caught them at the CNE a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so there you go. So shall we do our top 3? Is it just of the new 5 songs? Like, okay, should we pick like 2 of the new songs and one?
Okay, yeah, we can do 2 of the new songs and then 1 of the old songs.
Yes, because if I Got You, I like Tremble. And then if I had to pick another of the new song, I would do Mona Lisa because that's been stuck in my head for days. But if not, then I'm going to go with Because of You because that is one of my favorite 98 Degrees songs.
Yes, I like Tremble and Una Noche is really good. And I'm going to go with that one. And then I guess another newer song is Mona Lisa. I like that one as well.
That is a good song. For sure.
And I think the older songs are like classics, right? Like,
yeah.
I Do Cherish You. And the ones in concerts are nice. So I will do an honorable mention for that one.
You know what I like about 98 Degrees is they don't take themselves too seriously. Yes, they're very vocally good. They definitely are not big dancers. They've tried to add some little dance moves over the years and they're not. Yeah.
They like to have fun. They included like the Moana song at one of the the concert. I think that's fun. That
they like to have like a cheesy,
I think that's whatever. Cool, right? Like,
it's
during fun. This cheesy. Those are boy bands. Boy bands
is their thing.
Yeah.
So like this year they did if you go back to listen to our review, they did a divas moment. So they had like Proud Mary, keep on. So they did a little so they're singing a bunch of girl songs. And then like, honestly, the best part of this concert is when they do the MTV section, the TRL section. And they do like Britney Spears, they do NSYNC, they do Backstreet Boys. I was like, this is the closest I'm getting to Backstreet Boys this year is seeing 98 Degrees do this. And then they also do Pretty Fly for a White Guy. I
don't know if you saw the meme.
Yes, I did. I saw that meme, but I don't like the meme because they didn't use the Backstreet Boys song for that.
No, they did not. But I think they're just trying to show that it's expensive. The Sphere is expensive. So the next best thing is 98 Degrees.
So basically it's like, I want to go to the Sphere. We have the Sphere at home, and the Sphere at home is like 98 Degrees performing. But I believe that clip, they were performing an NSYNC song or something but it was not the Backstreet
Yes.
Boys song. So I want to
But
record
the
the Backstreet
point
Boys
is,
section.
you cannot afford to go to the Sphere, so you're going to 98 Degrees, the next best thing.
Honestly, they do pretty good. Drew tries
Yeah,
to
I
do
think it's a pretty
AJ's
good
scream,
show.
but it doesn't. Obviously, no one can do AJ's scream the way that AJ does. But honestly, they do a really
You
good
cannot
job.
compare to the original.
No, you
so
can't.
They should not try.
But when I was at the Niagara Falls concert, because I didn't know this was the first, I was fucking losing it in my seat because
Yes,
we weren't
they
singing.
have great songs.
It was so good. I was just like, what a great selection of songs. Like it was amazing.
Yes, I feel like they do a good job of selecting the songs for
they
the
really
concert.
do. They do. So good job, 98 Degrees. Appreciate it.
Good job.
Check out their album.
Good album of songs. Thank you for coming full circle with us.
Coming full circle. Yes. Sorry. I don't know why I was just reminded when we went to LA to see the Backstreet Boys documentary and Jeff Timmons was there with his stripper friend.
Yes. And then the best moment was when we saw Eric Michael Estrada and you did the point and a wave. My favorite story.
Yes. That was good times. I
And
like
then
how
at
boy
Rewind
bands
Con-
support each other. That's nice.
And then at Rewind Con, we recreated that photo and
We're like,
included
Eric,
Eric.
we did this, but we just need you to look like confused, and I'm going to take a picture. And he was able to take. He was able to look.
He nailed it. It was
He
great.
nailed the look of pure terror and confusion. Yes. But yeah, no.
He was able to recreate his terror and confusion. Yes. It was pretty fun.
I love boy bands, man. They're so
They're
good.
awesome. And we got a pic. I feel like that was my first picture with Eric.
I think so. Yeah.
And that was celebrating our 30th, Diane and I's 30th.
Yes,
So
you
that's
guys were
pretty
celebrating
cool.
your 30th birthday, and then
Well, a
that
month
stripper,
before, but
Jeff
still.
Timmons' stripper friend, made you grab his ass, or I had to grab his ass.
I think he told you to grab his ass
He did.
for the photo.
Definitely not wearing underwear because you could not feel the underwear through the leather chaps that he.
Yes, and then I thought we were gonna take a normal photo, but then he's like,
Did he
"Let's
like bend you over or something?
He's like, "Bend you over," and then he like touched my hair, like tried to pull my hair, like pretending like a. It was very weird. I'm like, okay, I guess we escalated that quickly. We bonded. I was like very confused.
I feel like the problem may have been that we did not know this man was a stripper.
Yeah, we did not.
So we just thought, oh, Jeff's buddy is wearing leather pants.
Yes, and a cowboy hat.
Because he was a cowboy. I'm like, oh, maybe he's a country singer. No, he was not.
He was like Coldplay as a country singer.
Yeah,
cowboy.
Like, he looks kind of familiar. I'm like, no, he does not. Because then I'm like, why is this country singer making me grab his ass? And I was like, okay, he's a stripper. Because I think they gave us a business card.
And then I was like, hey, that escalated quickly. Why am I being bent over and him grabbing my hair? Like, what the hell is happening? It was very entertaining.
Never a dull moment, guys. Never a dull moment.
It was fun. It was fun.
So
yes.
Good times. Okay, well, on that note, thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.